Welcome back to Hollywood Dark Side. If you consider yourself to be a Swiftie, you should probably either move on or brace yourself, because you're really not going to like today's story. Still here? Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you. Now, it's no secret that Taylor Swift is one of the biggest celebrities on the planet. It seems like 99% of the population is a super fan, and it's almost impossible to escape her iconic music anywhere you go. But let me just ask you one little question before we dive in. Have you heard about her rumored affiliations with the world of Satanism? No, didn't think so. I know you're dying to find out more, so let's go. Did you say Satanism? Today, we're venturing to a place where the line between the real and the surreal is very blurry, to explore a bizarre yet downright fascinating theory that suggests the one and only Taylor Swift might be intricately tied to a clandestine organization known as the Church of Satan. The whispers would lead us to believe that this dark assembly grants its members unimaginable success through sinister rituals. I mean, there's nothing to dispute so far. T. Swift is probably the most famous person alive right now, so unimaginable success definitely tracks. As the music and adoration of Taylor Swift resonate through every corner of the globe, and she's releasing album after album of instant hits, all while her Swifties hang on every single word. A community of conspiracy theorists have been struck by a bone-chilling observation. They highlight an uncanny resemblance between Taylor Swift and Zena Schreck. So who exactly is Zena Schreck? Let's find out. Who is Zena Schreck? Let's put the beloved Miss Americana to the side for one moment as the plot thickens with the introduction of a mystifying new character, Zeena Schreck, previously known as Zena Levy. The legacy of Zena is as ominous as it is captivating. She held the title of High Priestess of the Church of Satan from 1985 to 1990, a position bestowed upon her by her parents. Their names were Anton Levy and Diane Hegarty. And raising Zena wasn't this dynamic duo's only claim to fame. In their spare time, they were also the masterminds behind this, shall we say, alternative religious sect. Interestingly, Zena, weary of her dark past, severed her ties with the church and her family. And by 1990, just after Taylor was born, she was supposedly seeking solace in the heart of Berlin. Her identity morphed as she embraced the roles of a graphic artist, musician, composer, writer, animal rights activist, magician, and mystic, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in curiosity. Those involved in the online speculation have spawned many spooky hypotheses. Some dare to claim that Zena, harnessing dark arts, retained her youthful allure, re-emerging as the world-dominating pop star we know and love as Taylor Swift. Others dive much deeper into the abyss of conjecture, suggesting that Taylor Swift, born in the significant year of 1989, might be none other than the offspring of Zena. So where did all of this come from? Sinister speculations. No matter where you choose to stand on this matter, there's absolutely no denying that the photographs of Zena, showcasing vintage Barbie-like features, only stir the cauldron of conspiracy, with the similarities between her and Taylor being unsettlingly uncanny. The advocates of this eerie theory have scoured the web to unearth photos from the 80s that show a young Zena with pale skin, curly platinum locks, and a bright crimson pout, a true reflection of Taylor Swift's signature look. All in all, the resemblance is so eerie that it sparked a wildfire of online speculation, sending shivers down the spines of many, with some going as far as to suggest that Taylor might be an Illuminati clone of Zena, with the Illuminati widely known for cloning successful and influential figures to further a hidden agenda. Cloning conundrum. Now, I know you're here for the tea, but let's quickly discuss science for a second. The journey of cloning technology has been a tumultuous one, to say the least, from the cloning of a tadpole in 1952 to the birth of Dolly the sheep in 1996. The success rate is a dismal one, with barely 1 in 100 clones making it through. And they are often plagued with organ anomalies and health complications to boot. That means that if Taylor is a clone, she has really beaten the unbelievable odds to be so fit and healthy. The cloning option really sounds less likely the more you think about it. For one thing, you'd have to wonder, if Taylor really was a clone of Zena, wouldn't Zena, free from the shackles of her dark past, have spoken up about it by now? Unless someone or something is keeping her quiet. adding further fuel to the fire. A curious fact to note is that Zena had one child, a son named Stanton Zaharoff Levy, at the tender age of, yep, you guessed it, 13. This further fuels the speculation, as not only is this a superstitious number that holds a lot of spiritual weight, but it is, of course, Taylor's favorite number. As we are all well aware, one of Taylor's most beloved hobbies is calling out her exes for their devilish deeds through her songwriting. Could that all be a deflection tactic to conceal the fact that she's been hiding her own twisted dark side from the world all this time? And hold on to your hats if you manage to get your hands on Eras Tour tickets, because according to some who proclaim to be in the know, all of her concerts are actually satanic rituals designed to help Satan steal as many souls as possible. You could really get more than you bargained for in the stadium, huh? Examining both sides, now let's step back for a moment and examine the two faces of this really bizarre coin. On one side, we have Zena, a charismatic figure known for her dark ties and mysterious ways, who severed her connections with the Church of Satan within a year of Taylor's birth. On the flip side, we have Taylor, the cutesy pop singer, whose tunes and revolving door of fleeting romances have stolen the hearts and attention of at least every second person you meet. Those who perpetuate the narrative of this conspiracy theory and take it as gospel are armed with a metaphorical magnifying glass used to dissect every minuscule movement, every sign of a symbol in Taylor's music videos, fishing for a sinister undertone. Symbolism in the Bad Blood video. The first place conspiracy theorists will point to is the Bad Blood video, in which they interpret the imagery as satanic symbols and messages. To name a few, here are some of the things they point out. The depiction of Taylor Swift being kicked out of a window and getting her body reconstructed hints at superhuman or immortal abilities. The gematria word value for Zena Taylor Bad Blood equates to identical twins and includes the number 33, associated with the Illuminati, Taylor's Illuminati triangle earrings. The English gematria word value for catastrophe is devil horns. The word value for arson is associated with hexagram and funeral, and Taylor Swift appears dead in the video. Final thoughts. As we peel the layers of this whole Zena/Taylor theory, it only gets weirder the closer you look, because we're left with way more questions than answers. As we draw the curtains on this enigmatic tale, we leave it in your hands to sift through the facts and leave your own thoughts below. This conspiracy theory, which can only be described as a sinister whisper in the dark corners of the internet, first saw the light of day around 2011. It gained momentum in 2013 and continues to resurface every now and then. However, despite the incessant murmur of the internet, Taylor Swift herself has remained silent on these dark conjectures. One could say she's just trying to shake it off. Now I'm out of here before the die-hard Swifties start sharpening their pitchforks and come after me. Anyway, if this tale has your imagination running wild, make sure you check out the link in the description, hit the like button, share the mystery with your friends, and subscribe for all the breaking news concerning the mysteries, scandals, and horrors surrounding celebrities here on Hollywood Dark Side. Your journey into the unknown has only just begun, and together we will explore the mysteries that lurk behind the rich and famous. Until next time, keep the curiosity alive, and who knows, you might stumble upon a truth stranger than fiction.